The first batch.
Yeah, really exciting. I was putting the schedule there together yesterday as soon as we found out, and it's just, getting chills to start playing again. It's been that long, and can't wait to play in front of the Red Army. It's been too long, but I know the guys are excited, and we've got something to work towards now.
Sydney, Melbourne, first weekend, like blockbuster start, isn't that? That must make you more excited.
Yeah, and also we get to unveil our banner, championship banner, against the team that we played last year. So it's, to have those finals here when we couldn't have a crowd. Hopefully everything's smooth and we got a full house to unveil the banner and start our season.
In terms of where you're at, I mean, you obviously weren't sure a fair way along the pre-season journey when and where it's going to happen, but do you feel you're going to be right to be up and running for January 15?
Yeah, well, let's hope so. We've got a lot of new players, new personnel. We've still got to add a couple of players too, with Majuk getting injured and another spot to finish. So what I do like is our team playing together. We're sharing the ball unselfish. We've got some Wildcats characteristics already in our pre-season, so that's very pleasing. Looking forward to it.
Less than 50 days till that first game, and you've got slots to go. How important is it at the moment for you to find someone quickly, or are you prepared to hold out until a certain date?
Yeah, look, obviously we would have loved to have our team filled by now. There was other things that we were waiting for to fall in place, but we've got to make some decisions. We're going through the process of trialling a couple of guys, talking to a couple of guys, so hopefully in the next 2 weeks we'll be able to be settled with that.
What's the criteria that you're looking for at the moment that will replace all that final player?
Yeah, well, Majuk getting injured really hurt us because he's such a stable player out there, so it gets a big, but it also gives us an opportunity to play some young guys and play a little bit of small ball. So, look, we're trying to get the best player possible that makes the best fit, and that's what we're turning every stone over to find that.
Has John's role changed as a result of all this, and you go for a different type of player, or is he what he was, and you go for the two bigs to replace?
Yeah, I think with, from this team last year, we lost 4 bigs. That's Nick, Miles, Majuk and Reese. They're all gone. So it's really a different look for our bigs and playing more open and quicker. So, we just want to play to our strengths as best as we can.
Clint Seidel not participating just there. How's he into the corner for injury?
Yeah, he just had a couple of niggles. We had a fair few out today with Jesse and Luke Travers out and Clint. So obviously Majuk and Wani. So yeah, a little bit more precautionary through pre-season. Make sure they're right for when the music starts a little bit later in January. But they should be back on court next week.
And Bryce got citizenship at the moment. Where's that at?
I wish I knew. We're in the hands of the government agencies, and we're hoping that'll come through before the start of the season. But we've got to make some decisions shortly, which way that goes.
What's that deadline to making a decision around knowing that he's an import versus knowing he might be Australian, when you have to really say, we're going with him assuming he's an import?
Yeah, well, that's the $64 million question at the moment. That's what's probably been difficult to make those decisions so quickly when we don't know the end story with Bryce. So we're anticipating when that happens. We don't know, but yeah, we've got to make decisions either way.
What are the other key complications of this COVID? There's free agency overseas, there's other leagues. What's the biggest issue that you have to deal with when you try to sign someone right now?
Well, it's getting them here to Australia. It's the limited flights, then it's got quarantine, and then getting on court healthy and playing. So there's a lot of moving pieces, and that's the environment that we're in. We've got to be able to adapt. And I thought last year's team really adapted when it was the major focus was COVID throughout the world, and adapted and flowed with it. We've got to be able to adapt. This schedule might change. There might be something happen with the borders. We can't be high with emotions and low with disappointment. We've got to be an even keel and be adapting to the current situation.
The players you're talking to at the moment aren't in Australia right now.
Well, yes, they are, because they're Australian. Yeah. Yeah.
They can be Australian living overseas or preparing overseas.
Yeah. So look, we want to get the best team we possibly can, and we're trying everything. So, but nothing for you today.
There's a bit of bad blood during the grand final series, obviously, between Sydney and Perth, just What does that mean for the rest of you? We're talking promoting the game, of course, a long way off, but Perth, Sydney, here, there's a few ingredients there.
Yeah, look, it doesn't get any better. We're playing Sydney Kings. What we had last year was the rivalry and the finals, and now we get to play in first home game. Casper Ware versus Bryce Cotton had great battles throughout their history against each other, and obviously we're both missing personnel. We've got new personnel in there, but still the franchise of Kings versus the Wildcats. We're looking 14,000 people, coming to watch us play that game, unveil the banner, and it's exciting.
Trev, how hopeful are you that those venue restrictions are lifted in time for the January 15th?
Yeah, well, it would be great to play in front of 14,000 at the RAC Arena. Just to, number one, pay our loyal fans back for the support that they've shown us through this off-season. The membership that they've, we've got over 11,000 members already that we haven't played since last year almost, and a few of those have donated back if their season doesn't go ahead. But, we owe our community a big game, and we're hopeful that we can have a full stadium for it.